Good evening class. So today we are going to start on this rose tutorial. So for rose we'll have two leaves and I will explain the leaf. I'm going to just show you how it looks. Okay, and this is how the rose looks. Okay, so we're going to just show, I'm going to show you how we make this. It's not very difficult. It's a simple rose class pattern. Okay, I hope you can see this. There are three things you have to do now. There are three petals. Small, you'll have to do three in small. Then you have medium, you'll have to do three in medium, and you have large, you have to do three in large. Okay, so altogether we need 9 petals. Okay, so we're going to start with row 1 being magic ring and 6 single crochets. Row 2 will be increase row, so 2 single crochet in every stitch. This will become 12 single crochets. Row 3 is going to be single crochet increase, single crochet increase, single crochet increase in all these 12 stitches. This will make it 18 single crochets. Row 4 is going to be 2 single crochets, then an increase. This will be 24 at the end of the count. And then we have row 5. Row 5 is going to be 3 single crochets and an increase. This will become 30 single crochets. Okay, and row 6, I'm sure if you can see it, I'll write row 6 also. So row 6 is where the pattern changes. Okay, so let's do till here and then we'll see row 6. So we're going to start with magic ring. You already know this, but I'm still showing you. Okay, just like how we did for the tulip bud. That's your magic ring. Then we do 6 single crochets here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, now we close the ring. In each of the 6 single crochets we're going to make double crochets, two single crochets. So we're going to increase in each of the stitch. We're going to put 2 single crochet in every stitch. Okay, this is row 2. One, and in the same stitch we'll do the second one. Okay, so in the first stitch I'm going to put a stitch marker. I'm just going to do a running stitch marker. The camera, it's a little difficult. Okay, now 2 single crochets in every stitch. Okay, so 1 and 2. I'm doing the yarn under method. Okay, it does not matter, so you can do either ways, whatever you are comfortable with. So every stitch you will do 2 single crochets and I'll meet you at the end of the row. I'm at the last stitch. We have to do 2 single crochets in the last stitch. Okay, this is 11 and 12. Okay, and I'm just going to close this magic ring properly. Okay, now row number 2 is done. Row number 3 is single crochet in the first stitch here, and then put your stitch marker here, and then the next stitch is an increase. Okay, so every this is the pattern: single crochet and then increase, single crochet and increase. Okay, so keep doing this and I'll meet you at the end of the row. This is the last stitch and I've already done one single. This is the second one, this is the increase one. Okay, so we have 18 stitches now. In next row number 4 you're going to do 2 single crochets and then an increase. So here's your first single crochet. Make sure you put your stitch marker, without which it will be very difficult to see because you're not doing slip stitches. Okay, single crochet. In the next stitch also it's a single crochet, so 2 single crochets. Then in the third stitch we will do an increase. Okay, So we will continue this pattern of 2 single crochets and then an increase, and I'll meet you at the end. The last stitch I'm doing the increase now. So now row number 5 will be 3 single crochets and then an increase. First single crochet, and then I'm going to just put the stitch marker here. I've done the first 3 single crochets. Now the increase. Okay, next 3 stitches are going to be single crochets. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of the row. I'm at the last stitch where I need to do the increase. Yeah, now we are done with row 5. Now let's see how we are going to start with row 6. Okay, till now it looks like this. So row 6 is where the pattern is forming. Okay, so let's start with row 6. Okay, row 6 we will do 2 single crochets. Okay, and then 1 increase. Okay, then we will do 4 single crochet, increase. Then we come back, we will do this 4 single crochet increase 5 times. Okay, and then we will do a single crochet. So this is first 2 stitches single crochet increase, 4 single crochet increase, 4 single crochet increase, 4 single crochet increase, like that 5 times. Then last stitch will be single crochet. Okay, and now we will I'll show you what happens in row 7. We will do 10 single crochets. Okay, then we will do 4 single crochet again and an increase. We will do this 3 times, and then we will do we should be having 10 stitches, so 10 single crochets. Okay, at the end of this row we will have 38 stitches. Okay, in row 6 we will actually finish at 36. Just put here, I hope you can see 36. I hope you can see. Okay, row 8 is very similar to row 7. It will be 10 single crochets, and then it will have, instead of 4 it will be 5 single crochet and increase, and we do this 3 times, and then we do again 10 single crochets, and at the end of this we will be at 42 single crochet, 42 stitches. Okay, and row number 9, which is the last row for the small petal, this is the small petal. Okay, row number 9, instead of 10 we will do 11 single crochets, we will do 6 single crochets, increase, and we'll do this 3 times, and then we'll do 11 single crochets again, and at the end of this we will be at 46. And here, this is where the pattern finishes for the small petal. Okay, so let's see how we do this. So we're going to begin with row number 6. So we start with 2 single crochet, first single crochet, then we pull the stitch marker here. If you're using the stitch markers I give you in the class, just use those. Okay, first single crochet, second single crochet, then in the next stitch we are going to an increase. Okay, that is 2 single crochets there. Then next 4 stitches it's just single crochet, 1 2 3 4, then an increase. Okay, then we do again 4 single crochets. That's the pattern, right? So 4 single crochets, 1 2 3 4, and then an increase. So we continue this, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, I finished the increase, and the last stitch is a single crochet. Okay, that's done. Row 6 is done. Now row 7 is 10 single crochets. So first stitch, single crochet, we'll put the stitch marker here, and we have to do 10 single crochets. I'll meet you when I'm done with 10. Okay, this is the second one. I finished 9, and this is my 10th single crochet. After this I have to do 4 single crochets again. So 1, that's the pattern. Yeah, 1 2 3 4, and then it's an increase, Now 4 again and increase. Okay, so we have to do the same thing 2 more times. I'll meet you at the end of 2 more times. I finished the 4 in the last increases here. After this I have 10 stitches where I'm going to be just doing single crochets. Okay, so there is no increase or decrease in the last 10 stitches, so we just do single crochets. Okay, and I will meet you at the end of this row. I'm in the last stitch now, so we're going to do a single crochet in the last stitch. This is row number 7. Okay, now in row number 8 we do 10 single crochets. So first single crochet, second. I'll meet you when I'm done with 10. Okay, this is the 10th single crochet I'm doing. Then we do 5 more single crochets, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then we do the increase. Okay, do next 5 single crochet and then an increase, again another 5 single crochet and increase, and rest of them is single crochets. So let me meet you at the end now. Just continue. Okay, we're at the last stitch, which is the 42nd stitch. This is row number 8 complete. Now row number 9 is similar. We just do 11 single crochet instead of the 10. Okay, just do 11, 2. I'll meet you at 11. I'm at the 11th one, 11th stitch. Now after the 11 you'll do 6 more single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then an increase, and after the increase we do 6 more single crochets, then an increase, 6 more single crochets, then an increase, and balance the single crochets. I will meet you at the end. We're at the last stitch, which is going to be a single crochet, and that is 46 stitches and the end of the small petal. Some problem. Just going to do it again, the last stitch. Okay, just give a small tail and then just have to cut it. Like I said, we need to make 3 of these, right? So I have 3 of these, 1, 2 and 3. I will show you how I'm going to assemble them later. Okay, now let's do the medium petal. So for medium we are going to continue the same as the small one, only one additional row we will have. Okay, so row 1 to 9 as per the small one. Okay, small. Now row number 10, only row number 10, and then we are done with the medium. Okay, so for row number 10, I hope you can see. Yeah, we're going to do 11 single crochets. Okay, then we are going to do an increase, then we are going to do 3 single crochets. Okay, and then in the next stitch we are going to do single crochet, chain 1, single crochet. This is all inside one stitch. This entire thing will be inside the stitch. Okay, and followed by this we will do, I hope you can see, after this is 3 single crochets. Okay, after 3 single crochets, in next will be again an increase, 3 single crochets, then we'll do a single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, all this inside one stitch, then we will do 3 single crochets. Okay, followed by again an increase, 3 single crochets, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet inside the same stitch. All this is in the same stitch, followed by 3 single crochets. Okay, and then again an increase, followed by 12 single crochets. Okay, that will complete the end of medium petal. Okay, so let's do this. So we finished till row number 9. Row number 10 is both the from row 1 to row number 9 same as the small petal. Now medium petal, just one more row. So I'm not showing you again, you know how to do this. So just do this one row and then the medium is done, right? So 11 single crochet. So we'll start with 1, struggling with the, okay, 1, 10 more I need to do, 2. I'll meet you once I'm at 10. Okay, I finished 10 single crochets. This is the 11th one. Okay, after this we are going to do an increase. So in the next stitch there's an increase, so 2 single crochet in the same stitch, 1 and 2. Then you have 3 single crochet after this. This is the pattern. Okay, after the increase then there's 3 single crochet, 1, 2 and 3. In the next stitch, in this stitch, okay, just concentrate just on the stitch. You'll do 1 single crochet. Okay, then you'll do a chain, and then you'll do a single crochet in the same stitch where this is coming from. If you pull, you know where it's coming from. Just go in there and do your single crochet. Okay, after that 3 single crochets in the next 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3. Now we have to repeat from the increase. Okay, so now we increase. I'll show you again. Increase, 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3. In the next stitch we are doing a single crochet, chain 1 and a single crochet in the same stitch. Okay, if you just pull it, you'll know where it is if you're doing tight. Okay, then 3 single crochets again, 1, 2 and 3. So you need to start again from the increase. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of this. Finish the 3 single crochet, then there's an increase now. Okay, and the balance of the stitches is just single crochets. It should be 11 or 12 stitches. I think it's 12 stitches. Just 2 single crochets in the next 12 stitches and your row is complete, and your petal also, the medium size petal is done. So I'll meet you at the end. I'm at the last stitch. There you go. Okay, and then we're just going to cut it off. Okay, and this also we will need 3 pieces. So we have 1, 2 and this is the 3rd piece. Okay, I'm just going to remove the stitch marker. These are the 3 pieces. Now we have 3 small, 3 medium. Okay, now we're going to see how we're going to do the large petals. Okay, so for the large one we need to do 3 large also. Okay, so for the large one, row 1 to row 10, like the medium, same like medium. We are just going to add one more row, row number 11, and large is done. Okay, row number 11. So how are we going to do row number 11? We're going to do the same thing, 11 single crochet. Okay, then we have an increase, then we have 3 single crochets. Okay, then we have single crochet, chain 1, single crochet in the one stitch, like in the previous in row number 10 when you did the same thing, there is this chain 1 space. In that you should do this. Okay, I'll show you in the class if it's confusing. Here you need to do 3 single crochets. Okay, sorry, this will be 4 because this is row number 11, right? In 4 single crochets, that's all is the difference. Otherwise it's the same as the row like the medium one. Now again you do increase, 4 single crochets, then you do a single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, and you do again 4 single crochets. Okay, and this you do repeat this for the third time. Increase, 4 single crochets, single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, all inside that chain space, and then you do a 4 single crochet. Okay, then you again do an increase, and you'll have balance 12 stitches of single crochets, and that's it. That finishes your large petal. Okay, so I'll show you how to do it. So we finished up to row number 10 like the medium. Row number 11, we're going to start off single crochet. We need to do 11 single crochets, so we're just going to do 11 single crochets. So I'll meet you at the 11 single crochet. Okay, finish 10. This is my 11 single crochet. After this there's an increase once, and in the same stitch we do again, then we do 4 single crochets. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. In the previous stitch we did this chain 1, right? Inside here in this chain 1 space, that's where you do your single crochet, chain 1 and single crochet again in the same spot. Okay, and then you do 4 single crochets again, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, 4 single crochets, and this is the pattern. So you start again with increase and you follow the pattern 2 more times, and the balance stitches are just single crochets. So I'll meet you at the end of this petal. Okay, I'm at the last stitch now. I'm just going to finish this. Okay, and I'm done. I'm going to remove the stitch marker. Okay, so I'll show you how they look. This is your, I'm just going to close the magic ring properly. Okay, so this is them from the outside, the large one, this is the medium one, and where is this? So yeah, this is the small one. Okay, these are the 3, but we have 2 more in this. Okay, 2 more in this, and 1 and 2 in this. Okay, so if I turn it around, I'll just show you how they look when I turn it around. So this is how it looks. This is the large one, this is the medium one, okay, and this is the small one. Okay, now we have 9 petals ready. So now we're going to see how the bottom part, the green part of the flower, I'll show you this part. Okay, very simple. I'll show you how it's done, and then you can just follow. So now we will start with green color. Okay, in green color, row number 1 will be magic ring, and inside the magic ring we will do 12 double crochets. Okay, in row number 2 we will do double crochet, then increase of double crochet, that is again 2 double crochet in the next stitch. All this is in double crochet. Okay, and then again we just repeat this, then you will have 18 double crochets. Okay, after that we will do 5 petals. Okay, 5. So how are we going to do? That will be row 1 again we will do 10 chain. Okay, we will do a slip stitch, 1 slip stitch, 1 half double crochet, okay, 1 single crochet, then we will do 2 double crochets, okay, and 3 triple crochets. Okay, and we will skip 3 stitches and do a slip stitch. I'll show you how to do this. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to start with magic ring. Chain 2. Okay, 1 chain and 2 chains because it's double crochet. You have to do 12. Okay, let's do 12 and I'll meet you at the end of the 12th one. This is the, I finished 11 double crochets. This is the last one. Okay, now close the ring, and in the first chain what we made, just go in there and do your slip stitch and chain 2, 1 and 2. Okay, in the next stitch you will do a, you will consider this as a double crochet. So in the next stitch you will do 2 double crochets. So not in this, there's only 1 chain now. In the next one we will do 2 double crochets, 1 time, and in the same stitch second one. In the next stitch we will do 1 double crochet. In the following stitch we will do an increase of double crochet, that is 2 double crochets there. Okay, so we will continue this pattern and at the end I will meet you. So I have done, and I've closed it with a slip knot. So row 2 done. I've turned it to the right side and I have closed it with a slip knot. Now make 10 chain, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. Make sure you're on the right side. This chain should be on the right side. Okay, skip one. In the next one do a slip knot. This is how you do a slip knot. There is no yarn over. Okay, you just grab the yarn across. Okay, in the next stitch you do a single crochet. One. In the next one do a half double crochet, yarn over, go through the top loop, grab the yarn again, pull through all 3 loops. In the next stitch you are doing a double crochet. So I'll show you again. Double crochet, so yarn over, 2 loops on the hook, go through the stitch, and pull through, yarn over, pull through twice. Okay, second time double crochet. Now for next 3 stitches is triple crochet. Triple crochet, we will, the loop on the hook, yarn over twice, so 3 loops on the hook, go through the stitch, yarn over, pull through the first 2 stitch, yarn over, pull through the second 2 stitch, and yarn over, pull through the final 2 stitches. That's your triple crochet. So we do it 2 more times. Okay, now carefully make sure you're on the right side. Okay, this is on the right side, this is also on the right side. Skip the stitches, 1 2 3, skip 3 stitches. On the 4th stitch go in and do a slip knot. Okay, now in the next stitch, in the next stitch also you do a slip knot. I'm just going to attach it again properly now. So you're skipping 1 2 3, and in the 4th one you're going in, pull through and pull through properly. In the next stitch you will do a slip knot again, and then 10 again. Okay, and you will repeat. Okay, let's we need to do 5 of this. Okay, I'll meet you at the end.